Hey, how's it going? I just want to let you know the reason why I haven't really uploaded is because I've got a bit of a bad voice. But nonetheless,
Yes,
I am
my
trying to
lord.
put some energy into it, so it's not just me sounding like a corpse. But here we go.
Yes.
But as you can see,
Making
we've
camp
got
here.
Gil-Galad here. He previously fought an army just around here, I think, or somewhere here. But after defeating that army and marching over here, I thought we could get into an ambush position here, but we can't. So I've just gone back onto the road and hopefully, just so then it's easier to march out if we need to. Then of course we've got Elrond over
Your
here.
orders,
He
my
is
lord.
besieging Bu-Rik, however you want to say it. And we've still got a fair amount of turns before the next Tol Acharn can be called. So if I just have a look here, yeah, it's still too soon since we can call. I think the last one finished, was it around the 30th turn? Maybe it was even before that. It was like the 28th, so we've still got probably about 5 turns left.
Yes,
oh, and
my
of course
lord.
then we've got Finrod over here, and he is going to be marching on Agar. And in terms of missions, we've got one to take Bu-Rik, but we'll take that next turn. I'm just wondering, is there anything we can actually build? I don't particularly want to have anything over there. Not yet, anyway. And here as well, I think we're okay. I think I'd rather just hold on to the money for just a moment. Because we don't really know what's going on. Although, let's just pop those in. Just so we make use of the free upkeep. And I think, yeah, so we've got Barrazdum that's about to grow, and then up here, the Hillmen have yet to make their attack. But let's see what happens over the end turn. And immediately, I don't know if there was even a cut there, but we've been attacked by Argan the Brave, and they don't really have... I mean, they're heavily damaged, but they are also heavily experienced, so that does mean that they won't really want to run away. So they've got a fair amount of javelin men, and they've got a few units of archers, and they've got some armor-piercing guys in there as well. Oh, and some war chanters. But we, of course, being on the defensive, I think we can hold out for long enough for our archers to do the damage needed.
Muster your courage, men!
This here is how I've decided to line up. I'm not sure... Oh no, I think our archer's in a pretty good spot there. And of course they're probably going to come up this hill in some way or another. They seem to be going this way, which isn't good for us, because I prefer them obviously to come up here. But, in fact, don't fire at will, because there's no way you're going to be able to shoot them. Or are you? No. I mean, they're not in range. So we've just got our pikemen here that are going to be in front. Gil-Galad's kind of going to be the first one in. Oh, now they're coming. Probably should... oh, I'm about to sneeze. Never mind, it was a fake one. But we've got our spearmen there. And I think, actually, let's just move you guys across like that. I want to make sure that no one is obstructing anyone else. So you go like that. And you are our most accurate troop. So you're going to shoot that small amount there. And once you're in position, we'll shoot those archers as well. We are getting decent arcs there. How about we just move Gil-Galad just a little bit to the side. That way... we'll get the best out of them. And there's a tree there, but I think it's fine. And the archers, I think, will probably be the main issue we have here today. Here come the Dunland Hillmen. They are armor piercing. We're going to throw in our Lindai infantry against them to soak that up. And we just need to make sure that every single arrow finds a good target. Oh, go up against those Enedwaith axes, please. Gil-Galad's going in there, so we've only really got our Sindar swords over here as our reserve, if you like. Most of them are getting decent shots in there. I just I think we have to move these forward a little bit, and then we can shoot those Enedwaith axemen in the back. The Chieftain Saladin is coming in there, and he's coming up against Gil-Galad. They're also armor piercing, so we're going to have to go and support them by charging them in the rear as well, I think. Now, how do these shots look? Good, good. And yeah, get involved there. Let's use power of the Eldar as well. We've got plenty of ammunition. It's just we need to make sure that we survive to use it all. Now these guys aren't. We're not getting good shots. So you go around there. The Sindar bowmen are kind of coming around here. I think they're okay to take a few shots from their archers because we actually have quite a lot of armor on them. I think we're going to actually also have to use these guys to shoot these in the back. We're taking a lot of losses over there. Really good shots here. Good stuff. Now actually just go for those forest skirmishes. And I don't know if they've still got... They do look like they've got some javelins in their hand. So you obviously don't want to get too close. Really good shots here in the back. Good stuff. We are actually getting outnumbered over here. Lindon Longspears holding on very well, and even the Lindai infantry, they're up against a much better unit in the Darbar swordsmen. They've got 11 attack, 19 defense. Taking some javelin fire over here. Archers have completely annihilated those javelin men. Let's just move slightly forward so then we can shoot those as well. Oh, their bodyguard is actually trying to retreat and failing. Our Lindon Longspears have been absolutely wrecked here. But they're reasonably easy to recruit, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. This has been quite an awkward battle to fight really, because all of our archers are pretty obstructed by our own units. Now, as long as Gil-Galad doesn't die, I'm okay. Of course, it does kind of halt our advance on Bu-Rik, but it could be that actually we can call a Tol Acharn on them there, and then of course that would make it a lot easier to get that. Right, we've got archers over here. Let's just shoot them in the back, and you guys just shoot at whatever you want. Oh, but down goes the general. Good stuff. Excuse me. Down goes the general. Now, hopefully, they seem to be routing. There we go. We've killed 95%. Heroic victory. Down goes. He was very brave, to be fair to Argon. But Lindar Archers 297, 231. The Sindar. It was just difficult to get them into a good spot for them to get solid shots in. But look at that, we didn't even. Well, we used a bit more than half of our ammunition, and we will execute them. I do like the look. Oh, I'm not gonna get that general. But enemy army rout. End of turn report. We did actually still get some, like a net profit. We are making money with all these armies out and about, but as you may have seen, just I don't know if I cut it out or not, but they have. I don't know if this is like a last stand army. There's obviously no notification for it, but they are down to 3 regions. I'm by the looks of it, and just the uniformity of that makes it look like it is a last stand stack. So I'll tell you what, let's just with Gil-Galad, we're gonna run away, and hopefully they can maybe catch us. I don't know. I don't understand where our Numenorean friends are going. Like they seem to just be here, unless there's like a.
Your orders.
Oh, okay. No, there's a crossing point there, so they can get in through there. So it's not just through Tharbad. Okay, okay. But they're going in the wrong direction. Why don't they come and take out Bu-Rik? However, we are going to take Bu-Rik, and let's have a look at this army. So we've got 3 archers, and then we've got well, 4. And in here, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a scrap. And we've got two rams. That's good. Balance of power is also in our favour, which bodes well. And you've got Dunland Haladin, also effective against armour. But not a whole lot in the defence category, so this might be interesting. I don't know. Obviously, we don't have any ladders this time.
Attack!
This is Bu-Rik, and of course we don't have any ladders because it's just a town, and I was very foolish to think that the walls would be more substantial. But of course, we fought in a settlement type similar to this already. And they do like to congregate up here. Now the only issue with that is that they will, of course, with all their missile troops, they'll have much greater range. So to get up to them, we have to fight uphill for quite a while before, reaching them. But Elrond, I think, might have the range required to get up there.
The battering ram has done its work.
So if the cinematic could just go away. Oh, and there goes the other one as well. Now on the other side, I've got 1 unit of Lindar infantry and then just 1 archer, for the reason that we might want to bring some forces by that way. But if they're just going to congregate right there, we might be able to shoot them with all of our archers here. And where's the rest of our infantry there? Okay, bring them forward. And Elrond, he can probably take quite a lot of archer fire before he... How much armor does he have? 12. Well, it's not loads, but it'll probably do. And if they're going to be in a blob like this, then we will come out on top. Now over here... Okay, they come out to fight us. Oh, they have. Bit of an issue. Wait, are they... How good are they? 6, 9. 6, 9 against 6, 13. If you take into there, although we are spearmen, so we actually take a bit of a...
The battle is very much in our favor.
Bit of a nerf
Victory
to
will
fighting
be ours.
infantry, so it's not that great. But I suppose I could pull them out, and then with that ensuing withdrawal, we can actually shoot at them. Now, what's going on over here? Oh, you're not actually firing it to anyone anymore. You're still firing up there. I wonder if we just get you a bit closer. I won't move you both. Look at that, littered with corpses. Good stuff. And I'll tell you what, yeah, just shoot the Dunland Haladin. Let's have a look at these guys actually. I do like the look of them. They're simple, they're clean, but they've got that like effective look. I don't know how to say it. They look like they could get into a battle line and do the dirt. I'll tell you what, let's just bring these guys over here and perhaps we can then shoot over this wall like so. And over here, we've almost actually taken care of those archers up there. And let's just shoot. Although... Oh, they've got some over here. I'm blind. But I think we'll probably have the ammunition to deal with it. We want to take out those Skjaldmæður, ideally. Good ranged combatants. And over here, we are definitely losing that fight. Can we actually come up all the way here? Oh, we can. Go right there, and then we can shoot those war chanters. Indeed, actually, we could probably even shoot Dunland Hillman from there. I didn't know you could come all the way up here. I'm sure this is maybe a slightly altered battle map to the one in Dak. Because I think in that, actually, this is all impassable terrain, and this is a bit higher, so they've made it... But let's have a look here, then, if we can... Oh, there's a bit of a hill there. There's also a very small obstruction there to stop us from going straight in. Not great. Not great at all. What's going on over here? Oh, they've all cleared off. Okay, you come in. And We'll bring in the Sindar swordsmen. I'd rather keep those Ereinion smiths in reserve, really. And let's just bring one unit of archers over here. And then we can bring those in later.
Our soldiers have proved
Elrond
their
can
worth
shoot
today.
so
The
far.
enemy's
Look at
walls
that.
belong to us now.
Is he actually getting any kills? So they got 59 currently. In comes some arrows. I mean, he is killing a few, but not fantastic. You guys should probably run. I think we need to get in there in a hurry. Well, I'll tell you what, even though we're doing a lot of these arcing shots, and I think quite a few of these arrows actually hitting this mound here, we've really taken a lot of these war chanters out. Do they not have any armor? No, they do, especially with the parry and shield, but I guess, because we're actually attacking them from the other side of where they don't have the shield, we're doing okay. And those Dunland Hill, I'm going to trounce our Lindai infantry, but we'll get healing done, and they're pretty replaceable, so
like this,
it doesn't necessarily matter if they get killed off or not. But let's get on in there. We may as well just go. Perhaps if we just pop the Lindai infantry there, and then
Only half the enemy force
we'll bring
remains.
the Yarra boys alongside, like so, then we can shoot them. And Sindar swordsmen come and support. And let's. Should we give it a go and just shoot? Give this a volley. We're not the most accurate. You just go on fire at will for now. So 36. Let's have a look if we actually managed to get effective fire at them. Oh, they look pretty decent. Yeah, absolutely. And I think they'll probably run away now. Which isn't maybe a good thing. I think that's enough fire at them. And just shoot the... I'll tell you what, just come... No, just shoot into that. I think that's okay. And we're getting some nice shots just straight on in there. I think we might even bring Elrond actually into melee. If I can just find the pause button. Yeah, he's actually pretty good in melee. So I'm just going to bring him in because we don't want to take too many losses. And let's bring in these fellas over here as well. We have soundly won at the gate now. After getting those couple of volleys on them, we were then able to outnumber them completely. And over here then, we might... Can we actually move them over here? Oh, we can. Let's just move them around here. I don't know. I don't think buildings obstruct them. We shall see. This is going to be an experiment. Now, I don't want to send in the Sindar swordsman, because if you can remember the... I think it was the last Dunland... the last Enedwaithian town we actually went and attacked. They had a bunch of armor piercing as well, and our Sindar swordsmen got absolutely annihilated because they are heavily armored. But they look really... I really like that shield, and I think it's better than this shield. And okay, let's have a look if shooting at those forest archers, do we get obstructed by the building? No? No, they go straight through. Well, this is an overpowered spot. I should come here all the time. And actually, shooting at those Dunland Haladin is pretty good as well, because they don't have a whole lot of missile block. I'll tell you what, I really do like... I really like Enedwaith as a faction. Actually, in Divide and Conquer as well. Like, if you guys played Divide and Conquer, let me know, like, you know, like, or just whatever, like, do you have a favourite faction or not? I quite like Enedwaith in that, but in this, obviously, they have a much different feel. It's a different time frame, and I'd very much like to play, but obviously not. I'm not going to play every campaign on the channel. But equally, this is the only campaign that I've played on this mod, full stop. And actually, I don't play I don't have any other campaigns ongoing in Third Age Total War at all. It's just the ones that I have on this channel, because I don't have. Well, actually, maybe now I do have time. But let's bring. How are these guys doing? Oh, they're going down. Our Dunland Hillmen, they are all effective against the armor, yeah. So let's bring Elrond round the back here, and let's have our archers over there just shoot into the back here. And we have some archers over here also in reserve, but I think they won't be needed. I want to just see Elrond and Co just whip out their swords and see what they're like in melee. Oh my word, they just killed one of my dudes. So let's go on in there. What's the charge rating like? 36 charge? That seems pretty decent from what I've seen. Let's just also use Power of the Eldar. And that looked decent. I can't really say anything more about them. But of course, generally, in Medieval 2 Total War, you never really want to send in archers into melee unless like they're completely out of arrows and you have no other alternative. And usually it's kind of like both of those boxes need to be checked. However, of course, when you've got hybrid like swordsmen, archer generals, it's kind of a bit different. But oh, we're actually in melee over here. I don't know why I even brought them in. I suppose you can just stand there. Who are you melee with? You may as well just fight. If I can just click, oh, it's war chances. I mean, yeah, I think they'll probably win that. And over here, they've only got 3 Dunland Hillmen. That's what they look like, axemen. And Elrond's taking a bit of a beating, to be honest. If I can just, I can't even click. I've just realised that General is probably in here somewhere because we've not killed him, and there he goes. Excellent stuff. And we lost 200, but obviously Elrond sustained some of that. We got decent healing on those Lindar infantry, as I assumed, but yeah, it's all about the archers. And down it goes. Enedwaith really taking a beating. I'm just going to occupy it because, yeah, we can, I mean, 1,000, that'll probably take a while, but we can just pop in our artist studio and Warriors Lodge. We can get rid of that. That's the culture building. Oh yeah, we got 1,500 for the pleasure. Now, I am a bit worried about that army. Because if they can actually attack Gil-Galad, then but that's obviously very bad. He's got no chance of beating that. So I'll probably just have to auto-resolve and hope that he retreats over here. And then with Elrond here as well, I think he could perhaps
My lord.
we can withstand that assault. We've got a very man over here, or Veru Amaiton. Let's just send him over here. Oh, and there it is. Hugger. It's only a village. Now, I don't know what their recruitment capabilities are like, but I'd imagine it's not very good.
Yes,
Let's use Finrod right there. We'll put a watchtower, and they've got nothing in there. It's just forest skirmishers, they're basic javelin men, and he comes with their basic bodyguard as well. We'll have that very much in the bag. And you 138 Lindar infantry. I don't really know where you're going, but perhaps we can just use you to garrison. Now, Maldor, I've brought him over here, just in case Gil-Galad needs an escape, because we could just pop him on the ship if they get to bruising. So he can get out over there, and then we can pick up some more troops from over here. Now, of course, we do have Glorfindel over here, and I'm just kind of waiting to perhaps call out a Tol Acharn, and then also I'm waiting to see what the Hillmen are doing. So I think I might just go and attack
Tomorrow's journey
attack
planned
South
out.
Rudar, although I think what we first need to do is clear up Enedwaith, because we are already at war with the orcs of the Misty Mountains over here. We can't really go to war over there because like we can only have like 3 armies at the absolute maximum, I think, with our current income. So to have 1 army go this way and 1 army over here and then 1 over there, I suppose it could work. But anyway, let's. Is there anything else I can really do? I don't think we really need any more troops right now, but perhaps irrigation up here would be good, because the growth is stalling a little bit. It's only at 1%. We'd need that a bit higher, and then, well, that is all of our money. And Barra's Doom is about to grow. Let's see what happens over the end turn. What? How can you reach? Let's just have a look at his army, I suppose. Hazan. So they've got the Enedwaith Axemen. They're a really good unit against us. Good missile block and effective against armor. Then they've got Minhiriath Riders. They're javelin men. Seems pretty good. Dunland Invaders. I don't think I've seen them before. Effective against armor as well. They're very anti-armor. They're pikemen. Which obviously makes them very good at fighting against heavy armoured nations like ourselves. But I am going to... we could withdraw. I don't know where that would take... I'm just going to auto-resolve and...
No, my lord, you'll need us yet.
No, I'm going to decline. I don't think I need them. Now, hopefully...
We can go no
it looks like he's
Lord.
safe.
Entering woods and preparing
Well, that was quite an odd turn of events, really, over the course of the end turn. But we do have another mission here. This time from the Explorers Guild, which we've got in our capital, and the target is Agar. And of course, we're already going for it.
Your
So,
orders, my lord.
well, let's just besiege it first. I mean, we are going to attack that. I just want to have a look at what's going on over here. So we've got Captain Eorthon. And I did think I saw another Arnorian or Numenorean army coming in across here. Now that big army is somewhere over there, so we're going to move over there and hope that they are somewhat deterred by what we've got here. But of course, if he does get attacked, then it might be a very difficult battle. But we do still have very good bodyguards there. And Uggle. Oh, Uggle got upgraded. Well, we may as well. I mean, I don't plan on losing it, but we could. But if it does look like we're going to lose it, then I'll just take it out of the queue and then we'll do it like so. But oh, this actually upgraded a while ago. I must have missed that. And oh, 9 more is required for Barra's Dum. So next turn, which is good because yeah, well, nothing. Obviously, but over here they don't really have anything in terms of troops, so let's just move up north here and we'll just park our spy here in Dunland for a bit. I'll tell you what, let's have a look actually with our herald.
It is as I predicted.
Too soon still. We'll have to wait and see at what point we can do that. Let's just get a unit of Lindon Longspearmen, because we are going to need them. I'm just waiting on that Tol Acharn, because I think that's going to be the next port of call. And with that, then we'll actually be able to muster another force. And if I get to put it on Bu-Rik, then I will do that. I mean, obviously, it could mean that the Numenoreans get it, but I don't know if you really get any bonuses. Well, we'll see. But the main thing I'm thinking about is that I can then get those mercenaries, and then also free upkeep for any army that is on the Tol Acharn. So I'm going to go for that. But yeah, we've already had a look at what they've got here.
Muster your courage, men!
This is a Wildman village, and do you know what I just did? I was so... because I'm so used to the town square being there that I didn't even think about it being up here. But that does actually make a lot of sense, that they would... I mean, it makes it certainly a lot more defensible. So we've got a little bit closer. We've got our general, which I've totally forgotten what these guys are like in melee. Good. They're very good. So we're kind of putting them as our front line. We've got also our... I don't think we've seen these guys before, have we? But these are like the volunteer spearmen. They're the exact same as the Noldor spearmen, I think. They've got good missile block, which is why I put them here. Because they've got, obviously, javelins. And we're just going to, hopefully, have to shoot several arrows into that area over there. So, going on in there, and you guys actually just come off fire at will. We've also got our Eldar horse archers just over here. I've put them on fire at will. And they're just going to fire at what they can, and hopefully our folks here can actually get into a good formation. And so you folks, I think actually our general is winning, so it's not really needed. Let's just shoot on over there. Down goes their general, getting taken out swiftly. Just fire at will. Just get firing something. Are they going for our horses? No, they're just doing weird stuff. So everyone just fire at will. Fire at what you will. We've run out of ammunition on these guys, but this is what they look like with their swords out. I do like that. Look at that. I don't want to... Wait, if I just move my cursor. Look at that. If I just move a little bit. Well, if I get closer. Like, look at the detail on that sword. Can you see that? Or is that just me? I don't know. That looks incredible. And, like, once again, it's... Like, this amount of detail is available to a game that's been out since, what, 2005? I think Kingdoms came out in 2006 or something. Really good stuff. Oh, we killed them before I was going to send in the general to kill the last guy. We lost 6 men. I think that was all just from our bodyguard. Yeah, but it's... Oh, the Eldar Horse Archers actually got the most kills because they actually used up all their ammunition. And down it goes. I hope you don't mind that I skipped a large portion of that because it was just me, you know, hands off the keyboard, gave for it. Oh, we got 1,000 gold from that. That's nice. And it doesn't have too much to grow before it becomes a town. However... I think we need these guys to march out. So if I leave behind those... Oh, they still like that. Is that just because... like, is that safe? It's 85%. It's kind of on the brink. Do we have anything that I could really leave behind? I suppose we don't need these. We've got enough archers, so you stay behind as well. And I don't want to have to come back here,
Your orders, my lord.
like immediately, to sort out any public order issues. So you go on over there. And did I already check for the Tol Acharn? I think I did.
We can prevent it happening
Yeah,
again.
it's too soon. But yeah, okay, so that's everything for this turn then, isn't it?
Yes, my
Let's
lord.
see what happens over the course of the next. I suppose we could put 1 unit of Lindai infantry there just to keep it going. So, nothing actually happened to us during the end turn, so that's good news. We did lose some money, but Barasdum, get that, large town, very nice. We don't get any mines here though. We only have that Dwarven Halls thing there. So that's a little sad. Erinvorn. Yeah, like, settlements grow really slowly. So when you get a chance to upgrade them, it feels like a real win. But, ooh, over here then, they've got 3 very small forces, really. But Hazan has kind of cleared off over there. Oh, and I just noticed they actually had a site of a famous battle there after we beat Argan the Brave. That's nice.
approaching.
But I don't know where that
Let us
Enedwaith
settle
army
matters
is
on the
going, and
field
how
of
does it
battle.
move?
Come and get me.
I feel like it's got
respect
much
you,
greater
my
movement
enemy.
range. Is
Be
that like an
gone.
invasion army, or
Let
is
us
that
settle
something
matters on the
that
field. I would
because
fight for your
it's
people. It will be an honor
a last
defeating you.
stand spawn, do they get increased movement to get to the place where they need to be? Because I'm sure they
Your
shouldn't have been
orders, my
able to
lord.
catch me in that last time.
With honor.
Let's put another watchtower there. They
This
do actually
tower
cost
will
quite a
keep
bit, so
vigil
maybe I
over the
shouldn't.
lands.
But you're going to come over
Yes.
here,
We can go no
and
further.
I suppose you could come down to Agar, and then we could take
By your command.
these guys out.
Your
Or
will,
which
my
one's
lord.
better? Well, actually, the Lindar archers are better, but these guys have a shield, so they can withstand more arrow fire, and also there's more of them. So, and also, you know, we've already got some of those other archers. Let's just play around with different units. And once again, I'm just gonna check. Oh, it's got to be soon. It has to be soon. And there is a very large force there of hillmen, which is disconcerting.
My
I
lord
don't want them to
speaks
come
highly
anywhere
of you.
near me. Maybe we should recruit some units here to reinforce these fellas. That is kind of using up all of our money. That's already going up. I don't think we're going to need really all that much. We don't really need to actually construct anything right now. I think we've got pretty much everything that we need for right now. It's just getting those settlements upgraded. And I think then...
Yes, my lord.
those 9 there are very
My lord.
useless, to be honest. Do we have any in here? We do.
Your orders,
You
my
21 go in there
As you wish.
and merge with them,
Your
and
will,
then
my lord.
maybe plod off
My
over
lord.
there and merge with that unit. And then
Yes, my lord.
Lindon long spearmen and
Your will,
those.
my
In
lord.
fact, all of
My
you
lord. Your
just
will.
go
Yes.
north and get
Joining
retrained
forces,
in
my lord.
Ladris. I think the Lindon long spears. I'm not sure.
Your orders, my lord.
But they might be able to be trained in more than just our capital. I'm not sure. But otherwise, I will just disband them, because there's only 2 of them. To be honest, I don't really need them.
Day to sail.
But let's see what happens again. I think I just saw... Oh, hang on. Wait, this guy's got strong... whatever, let's just take him. Although now we've got 3 generals. In Bargathol. Oh. Oh. There's an orc army there. So, yeah, this orc hold. I'm wondering if that's like a low tier of castle. I think it is. Fire raid once again. Oh, we do need to get... It makes it very difficult to hold on to this region, because they just keep destroying things. But we'll put in the communal farming, though, because that's kind of reducing our population growth. Now, did we get... so, yeah, new mission. And finance is still looking stable. And the Numenoreans actually attacked the hillmen. Somewhere. Although they are about to get
Tired of
attacked
ordering
themselves.
Your own forces about, eh?
But they
Do I
initiated
remind
the
you
attack.
of one of
No,
your
no,
own
no, no,
captains?
no,
It is
no.
as I
Come on. Oh! Oh, we can. I was just thinking, because... And there we go. Bu-Rik. Okay. Just having a look at where else. Where's Barad and Kalimon? Where's this? Oh, it's down here. It's like... This is like Finobel in Dak. This is like the Harnin River. This is like southern Gondor. That's held by the Haradrim, the Dark Numenoreans. Then there's Umbar, Imathrad. Oh, is that the Orcs of the Misty Mountains have crossed all the way over here? Dunharrow, let's not do that. We could do Goblin Town, but I think I am just going to do Bu-Rik. Is this the good time to do it? Should we just do it immediately? Let's just hold that thought for a moment. Okay, then. I think we'll put... where did that one general go? Oh, we've got Roher Biron here. Let's just... we're gonna have to train some troops, I think. But we could, of course, begin Tol Acharn
Yes,
here.
my
I just
lord.
don't think we can get any mercenaries from over here. We might have to march over to
Your orders, my
Um,
lord.
like Rivendell's area. In fact, I think that is what I'm going to do. So we're just going to leave this guy there. Then we're
Yes,
going to take
your orders, my lord.
everyone. We'll leave
Your
those
will,
guys.
my lord.
Is that okay with you
Yes.
guys? Yes, it is.
Yes, my
So
lord.
you go on up
With
over
honor.
here,
Orders.
and we might actually put these guys in that army because then we can kind of split it, and then that way we'll gain access to the Tol Acharn. And then we're going to need these troops over here. Let's pop in that unit of archers.
My
Well, this
lord.
army here would have more than enough troops to call in a Tol Acharn. I'm thinking, though, I just want some of those mercenaries. I'm going to march him over here.
Yes. We shall continue
and,
tomorrow.
My lord. Yes.
He's going to
Yes,
cross
my
over the
lord.
river, and then hopefully we can get some in South Cardolan. And then we'll get some more Arnorian troops that way. But I think, actually, let's just call the Tol Acharn so then everyone knows what's up. I don't want someone else
We will
to
plan our
take it
assault
away,
from
so
here.
let's just go and do that. And there we go. Tol Acharn invoked, called by Balanithrin the Herald. Now, we've got 10 turns to create a Tol Acharn army,
Your orders,
and
my lord.
I mean, this could be one, so we've got enough
My
units
lord.
there. I
Yes,
mean,
my
it
lord.
doesn't hurt if we just join it now, I suppose. Although we have already used up all of our movement, so we'll just do it next turn. So we'll want a few more units, but I don't think... I think, well, having said that, if Glorfindel makes a Tol Acharn army, he's not going to make it back in time. Or make it down there, sorry, in time. However, if the sooner we make it, then the more free upkeep we will get. And so for that reason,
Your orders,
I'm
my
gonna
lord.
do that. So let's just end the turn now. I think we've moved all of our forces.
Yes,
Yeah,
my
we're
lord.
just keeping him on the bridge and over there as well. Yeah. Let's see if anyone else has actually joined the Tol Acharn yet. We lost some money. Oh, but we did get this to become a town. Although I'm not going to spend anything there just yet because I don't want...
Your orders, my lord.
I want some money left over to actually get some troops. So, I mean, obviously, we're no longer paying for these folks, which is good, but we can't get any mercenaries here. If we moved
Yes, my lord.
there,
Entering woods and preparing
No.
to ambush, my lord.
if
Your
we just
orders,
move
my lord.
there and then move into... Oh, what?
Orders.
Oh, okay.
To the ships.
Yes,
That was an
my
awkward
lord.
moment. Let's move there.
Yes.
No mercenaries there either. Now, I did notice there was a small army that came over here. Oh, but they came up against some
Speak to our
Arnorians. Okay.
dignitaries.
Or Numenoreans. I'm going to keep doing that, I'm sorry.
Approaching.
I respect you.
So,
my-
perhaps if we just bring Gildor over.
Your orders, my lord.
We just don't have very many troops over here. Which is a real pain, to be honest. And we can't leave this without a garrison
Yes,
either.
my lord.
So, who's got
Your-
more movement
yes, my
range?
lord.
Okay,
Yes, my lord.
Elrond, you are going back, and you take these
Orders.
damaged
My lord.
units
Your will, my lord.
with
Your will, my
with that
lord.
in tow,
With honor.
and
We can go no
you'll be able to
further,
beat
my
that
lord.
army if it comes up
Stick
against you, and then you'll be able to take some of these troops, bring them there. You'll call the Tol Acharn, then hopefully we'll get some kind of elven troops around here because it's like our region, and
Your orders, my lord.
Gil-Galad's just going to hold the fort. I don't think he's got enough troops there. Can we get... I suppose we could get one unit from there. We'll just take that out, put it in his army, then take that unit out after the Tol Acharn's been called. But let's just... If we could even get
My lord.
units of Lindon infantry. Well, they're quite far away,
As
aren't
you
they?
wish. Your will, my lord.
Oh, they missed out on the Tol Acharn army as well. You come up over
By your
here.
command.
Can you
Ships
guys
ready.
move at all?
Yes, my
No.
lord.
Gildor is getting up onto that bridge now then. And in preparation for the next turn, I suppose I could have just left him in there for another turn because he was helping population growth by quite a bit. And then we've got some units coming from over here. You come on over there. And also this unit of archers. We don't need too much in the garrison. And now that we are making some money, we'll get some archers in there. It's just a bit of a shame that we can't actually recruit really any units outside of our homeland, but I suppose that does make a lot of sense. And over here as well, let's get I think we just need volume right now. Oh, this looks like a real wonder child. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. But Vow is taking Kingdom of Lindon. It's so far only I that has taken part in it.
Your orders, my lord.
Which is very disappointing.
With honor.
So let's just but we haven't built anything anywhere yet.
My lord.
Now, do we bring these guys on over? I think. When can we train some more of them? Because I don't know if they're actually needed just yet. Because I noticed the large army of Enedwaith just kind of crossed over the water. Yeah, there they are. So they've only got like this army just here. So I'll tell you what, let's just quickly
my lord.
have a look there. Still no mercs. Well, now just come ashore over here, and then we will.
Your orders, my lord.
There's nowhere really you can place an ambush so that they don't see us coming. Because next turn I think we'll have enough movement, potentially, to get on over there. So you join there as well. And next turn you'll be a part of it as well. So then we're not paying for you. We could take those guys.
My lord.
We could have. Well, it doesn't really matter. They'll just join in the next. Oh no, but that's going to slow us down, isn't it? So just join in like that.
Assembling a mighty host.
Then yeah, that will give us the speed boost.
Yes.
Give them the free upkeep.
Orders, my lord.
And so for that reason, I'm going to take the archers, and then I'm going to take one unit of Sindar's swords. No, we may as well just take them both. So we'll go like that and then take them. So all we're leaving behind with Gildor to hold Imladris is our elites. I don't think we necessarily need more than that. We'll just put those in, and then as much as I'd want to use them, we might get some of them as mercenaries just in here. So we're going to take those two. We'll take both the archers, of course, and then the Sindar. Is that enough to coin? No, it isn't. Or join in. If you join it.
Yes, my lord.
Wait, what was that? Oh, that was some.
My lord.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the horse archers.
Yes, my lord.
How about now? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. No, we still need more. Well, let's put that unit in. There we go. And, well, we've only got access to Eldar volunteers, and they are not very good. In fact, they're really bad. So I'm hoping if we go into some other regions, we'll get something better. But that's another army we don't have to pay upkeep for. So let's just get a couple of units of Eldar Mariners. I think we're okay on the archer front, definitely. So I might get those Eldar volunteers. And rather than then coming down here to Bu-Rik, I think that we might be able to just use those forces and then do that. Or indeed this army. If that chunk over there stays out of it for long enough, we're going to swoop on in there and take it. And that's their capital. That's like by far their best settlement, because this was just a village, and so that's not going to be very useful to them at all. But I think I'm going to leave it for there now. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it hasn't been quite the same energy the same hype. It's difficult. I've just got a bad throat and whatnot. As far as I know, it's not corona. But I shouldn't be joking about it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Comment if you want, and subscribe if you want to. But I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.